Hello friends, this is Raj Sastry from Raj Option Trading. Today is October 8, 2021. I want to talk about stocks with the high IV percentile where we can sell some put option and earn some premium. So with that, from a general market perspective, markets are trending higher, a little bit slowly though. It's a pre-market opening here. All the indices, S&P 500, NASDAQ, and Dow Jones. Dow Jones is a little weaker right now, as you can see here. There is a small negative candle here. It may be thinking where to go here, but on the average, I think all these averages are trying to open a little higher today. So with that, what we'll do is we'll talk about the stocks where we can sell some put options below the stock price and earn some premium. So with that, let's jump in here and go to this sheet here where we can look at the ideal candidates to sell put option. So as you can scan through, top of the list we got PAGS, little known Brazilian company here, fintech stock, high IV percentile 52. That tells you you will get a good premium if you sell put options below the stock price here. And look at the stock price here. Stock has been dropping in last couple days, but it's gaining some momentum here. So this is when you sell put option. You want stocks to be sold off with a low RSI that gives you room for a bounce back. At the same time, you want high IV percentile, so that way you can get in more money or more premium. And make sure you sell only 45 to 50 days out expiration date, so that way there is not too much room for you to go wrong. So as you can scan through, earnings report is coming out in 11/17, which is a little days out. So top stock here, PAGS. I love this company. Look at nice sales growth, nice gross margin, and also nice net margin. Company is making money, so you could take advantage of this situation, sell some put option, and make some money that way. I would also buy the stock outright also. And then we got here NSTG here, Nano, and you could also same scenario, nice sales growth, nice gross margin, fundamentally good company, RSI is lower, indicates stock is sold off here, and high IV percentile. And as you scan through, it also has a low float, which is a good one. And stock is sold off nicely and trying to make a small bounce. You could take advantage of this and sell some put option below the stock price. And because the volatility is high here, you don't need to just sell put option. You could also do strategies like selling strangle as example, or straddle. But when you're doing those, be careful. Get some protection on the, especially on the call side. So if the stock goes higher, you don't get impacted severely. And as you look through here, we got few more here: Sonos, VIX, and Cerner. All of these stocks have got nice sales growth, nice gross margin, satisfy rule of 40, and as you can see here, high IV percentile. Especially VIX here has got an IV percentile of 70, so you could trade some, sell some put option here. Or if you're a little more risk averse, for stocks like VIX, you could sell put spread here and keep your make it a defined risk type strategy. And we got few more. I love stocks like TPTX, StoneCo. StoneCo is really down to the earth right now. You could take advantage and sell some put option here. There's a high IV percentile here. You could take advantage and sell some put option here. And then you got your Itron. I trade this stock all the time. Look at the IV percentile here. It's 100, so it's you could take advantage of that situation. Also sell some put option if you're brave, and if you're savvy, you could also sell some strangles and take advantage. And then we got a few more stocks like Hasbro, KLIC, ZLAB, INCY, Skechers. All these have got nice fundamentals, satisfies rule of 40 here handily, and high short ratio. High IV percentile. That's why you could take advantage of those and sell some put option or strangle. And we got few more with the nice sales growth here. controversial stock like Lightspeed here. I think after dropping a big time, it's showing some turnaround. There is a bad report from a short seller. You could take advantage of that and sell some put option and make some premium. And we got few more here. We got AMED, LabCore, one of my favorite here. High IV percentile here. You could sell some put option. Then we got few more here. Target, Equinix, CDW, Agilent, Graco, one of my favorite, and PHG. All have got nice high IV percentile, and as you can see here, nice sales growth in many cases. You could take advantage of these strong candidates and sell some put option and make some money that way. And I would not suggest buying call option, because right now these are, as you can see here, high IV percentile. You'll pay premium. But if you're a stock trader, you could buy these stocks outright, take advantage of the stock drop here, and go from there. So with that, let's look at one or two more stocks here and see how do we sell put option. So with that, let's look at maybe let's see here. Let's choose one or two stocks here. Let's start with the PAGS here. It's a Brazilian-based company here. Let's go to Thinkorswim platform. So if I bring in here a quick chart here, bring up PAGS, Brazilian-based fintech play. As we look through the chart here, look here what's going on. Earnings, stock went up nicely. Earnings, stock dropped. Earnings, stock went up. Earnings, stock dropped. So you can kind of imagine what happens next. Next, stock will go up. Next earnings, stock will shoot higher if the history is of any evidence here. So I love this company. It's a great company. Has got positive net margin also. Fundamentally sound company. There's a temporary weakness. If you're a stock buyer, go buy the stock outright. But if you want to sell some premium or a put option, you could do that. So look at the chart here. Chart is ugly here. IV percentile is high. Look at the trend of the IV implied volatility here. Trend is going up, telling you right now is a good time to sell some put option or even strangle for that matter. Earnings, I think it's just happened. 10.7 it says, probably it just happened. And as you scan through here, we got the on the balance volume going higher, and check-in money flow is right now it's lower. So you could take advantage of such a situation. Now let's go into option chain here, and we got PAGS here. When you're selling put option, you want a little bit lower time frame. So I would go 42 days out. That's the best time. So 40 to 50 days out, or even you can stretch and make it 60 if you want. Don't go more than 60. So with that, 45 is the stock price here. As you scan through, if you want to sell put option here, look at things like probability of touch, or here probability of touch. So probability of touch tells you the probability of this stock hitting the price. So right now, if you look at say 35 strike here, probability of the stock touching 45 is 28%. That's a very low chance of touching here. You could take advantage. Or if you're a little more risk, want to take a little more risk, you could do this one also. This is 37.5. You'll get $1 here for taking that risk here. There is a 40% chance the stock might hit this price here, 37.5. Which is okay. It is a great stock. You could take that chance here and sell a put option here for 37.5. So if you close and confirm and send here, you're selling a put option 42 days out. It will expire on 19th November. You're bringing in 70 cents here, or $70. And your buying power effect is $390, and you could confirm and send. So what this tells you is really, if the stock comes to this price here, 37.5, if you have a choice to buy the stock outright, or you could sell your put option for a loss, but your max profit is 70 if the stock turns around and closes higher than 37.5. by 19 November, you could get to keep your $70. So many people use this as a consistent income generator. So go after bigger, better stocks with nice fundamentals and sell put option beneath the stock price. Typically choose probability of touch, between 30 and 40, depending on how much money you will get, and take it from there. And because it's a fundamentally good company, I would maybe sell option, single leg here. Naked put is fine, but if you want to be a little more conservative, you could sell a put spread here. You could sell 40 and 35 spread. That will also give you some good money. So for that, you could say sell a put spread here. So you could sell 40 and buy back 30. As you scan through here, right there, so you'll get $1.05 here. And as you can see here, your max loss is $8.95. It's capped. Max profit is 105. And if stock goes higher than $40, by the expiration date, you get to keep entire 105. $105. That's a good way to play here. You could take advantage. What we'll do is probably we'll look at one more and go from there. So as we look through here, we got all these great companies. For example, we got Incyte here. Incyte, as you scan through here, nice IV percentile. Let's pick one highest. For example, Itron here. I show it as 100 IV percentile. Let's see what's going on with the Itron here. So go back here, say ITRN, Itron. Oh, it's ITRI, Turbine Location Control System. Oh, let's see, ITRI. All right. So if you look through this, let's go back to chart here quickly. So this one, earnings is 10.7, which today is 10.8. Earnings might have just happened. So looks like stock is trying to show some uptick here. IV percentile is 100, which is a very, very, very high. Look here, IV percentile is shooting up like a rocket ship here. Folks are buying this stock. It's got a nice bias here, and as you scan through, check-in money is flowing into the stock. And if I go back to the chart very quickly here, Itron, it's got okay sales growth, not too bad. Actually, it's not great sales growth. That's why premium is high. And net margin is negative. Company is not making money. But generally, I've seen this stock trading nicely in the past. Let's go back here. If you look at Itron here, look what stock is doing. Earnings, stock shot up. Earnings, stock went up, then dropped big time. Earnings, stock went up. So if you look through here, there may be a nice support level somewhere. This support level already breached. So if you make it a little bit bigger here and time frame, say 2 year, and make it weekly here. So as you scan through here, I think somewhere around here, there's a good support level at 54. So when you sell put options, make sure you identify a nice support level. That stock may not go down below that level. So at least right now it's around $55 or so. You could use that as a point to sell, strike price to sell your put option. So with that, let's go back here. I like this check-in money flow also. Looks like money is flowing into this. Let's go in here, go to the option chain here, and see what's going on. So we'll go 42 days out here. As we scan through here, we got some money around 55. There is some money, not too much money here. I would say, this one probably not an ideal candidate because there is not too much money to be made here. Even though IV percentile is high, look at the bid and ask spread here. This is too much. We don't want to take chance here. We would go after a better candidate. So with that, let's go back here and look at maybe one or two more. Sorry for that. Let's go back right here. So if you see here, we got a few more here like Hasbro, INCY. I love that one too. LabCorp is one of my favorite. So let's look at LabCore and see what's going on here. So LabCore, if I go to LabCore here, and if I go to chart very quickly, nice looking stock here. Stock is showing some little weakness, a big candle here. Earnings just happened. That's a good story. We are out of the earnings season for this one here. And right now, IV percentile is, I think it's low. I would pass this one also given IV percentile is low. And let's go back here, pick one more up here. And probably let's look at TPTX here, which is a turning point here. Let's look at TPTX. Looks like this also has a high IV percentile. All right. So this one, as you can see here, one of the ideal candidates, stock has dropped like a rock here. That's when you sell premium, and IV percentile is very high. So that way you got some margin of safety here. Look at the support level here. Looks like $37 is a nice support level for this stock. We could sell some put option and see if we can make some money with TPTX. So as you can scan through, we should go 42 days out here and see here. There's a nice money to be made here. They don't have too much spreads here, too many legs as you can see here. Right now stock is at 46. You could be a contrarian and sell 40 strike price stock. Probability of touch is very high at this time, given stock has dropped like a rock here. So if you're a contrarian, you could sell some put option here, but it's a high risk strategy, mainly because probability of touch is very high. Unless you want to buy the stock, if it comes to 40, I would not recommending selling put option. But if you like the stock, if you want to take a chance here and sell a put option, if the stock comes to 40, you want to buy it anyways. If that's the case, you could sell a put option here at 40 strike price and earn $115 here and take it from there. So that's one way to play, and probably let's look at one more and wrap it up. So we could look at stocks like Lightspeed, which is very controversial stock at this time. LSPD. So very controversial, as you can see in the stock chart. Stock has dropped a lot here like a rocket ship because of the short seller report here. You should be really a contrarian to sell a put option on this one. But if you want to sell put option, you could do 42 days out. And look here, let's go back to the chart. So if you look at the chart here, I think support level is around say 58, 60 bucks here. You could go into option chain here, look at around $65 here. You will make around 55 cents, not too much. But given the stock is at 92, you could make more money by selling a spread here. You could sell probably say 70, 60 spread here, and you can make some money with that. So if you do that, say sell 70 and 60 spread here, there you go. You're bringing in 75 cents here, which is $75. Your buying power effect is 747. So this is a defined risk strategy. If the stock stays above 69.25, you get to keep your premium here. So with that, let's wrap it up there. Thank you very much. Happy investing and trading. Please subscribe.